So I wanted to look at how they became friends. In Genesis 12, we have the call of Abraham. Abraham is asked to leave his father's house. So in Genesis 12, 1 through 3, it says, "Now the Lord said unto Abraham, Get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will shew thee. And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee. And in thee shall all the families of the earth be blessed." Now, Abraham's friendship with God, it's a very special aspect of friendship, and we're going to see what that is. We're told in the chapter before the names of Abraham's father, Terah, and his relatives. Other than that, we don't have much in the Bible to shed light on what Abraham went through before this time. Now, we do have a little glimpse in the book of Joshua. It says in Joshua 24:2, "And Joshua said unto all the people, Thus saith the Lord God of Israel, Your fathers dwelt on the other side of the flood in old time, even Terah, the father of Abraham, and the father of Nahor, and they served other gods." Interestingly enough, also mentioned in Joshua is the book of Jasher, which sheds some light on the background of Abraham. It says in Joshua 10:13, "And the sun stood still, and the moon stayed, until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemies. Is not this written in the book of Jasher? So the sun stood still in the midst of heaven, and hastened not to go down about a whole day." Also in 2 Samuel 1:18, it says, "Also he bade them teach the children of Judah the use of the bow. Behold, it is written in the book of Jasher." So going back to Genesis 12, notice that Abraham was not scared out of his socks when God spoke to him. So this indicates some sort of background with God. Now, we don't really know what that is in the book of Genesis, but we do get a good glimpse of it in Jasher. Now, sometimes in the writing of the Torah, the writers did not go into a whole lot of detail that other books already talked about. In this case, Jasher, and other times it was Enoch. So the writers, knowing like, okay, you already know all this, it's written over here, I'm going to go ahead and proceed on to the next point. Even in the New Testament, like in 2 Timothy 3:8, Paul mentions the sorcerers' names, Jannes and Jambres, by name, who opposed Moses. Well, their names are not at all in the Bible, but they are in the book of Jasher, which Paul, using their names, shows that not only he was familiar with the book of Jasher, but his readers too at that time were also familiar with it. So I never want to say with any kind of certainty that these books are word for word accurate like the Bible today. I just don't feel comfortable in saying that. But they do give some historical benefit to help fill in the blanks. So in the book of Jasher is the story of how Abraham became the friend of God.